Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. Mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. Okay. Alright. Trip all this out. These are in good shape. So I have a request from Mr. Dane to take a look at my factories. Nope. Come back here. I need to make sure these are straight. They are. Alright, so this is green unloader. I think I'll just start copying these. First album you ever bought. Well, the fact that you use the word album tells me something there, doesn't it? You're not a teenager. This is a green unloader. Less than... Okay, that is saying something. Oh, I didn't get the... I didn't get the station, the arguably most important part of this. I have a bunch to clean up on this so that it doesn't get built. Underwear. Oh, ha 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 ha. All right, I think I can just grab the red from here as well. I mean, it's just this. I could just grab all of this because it's this. So I've done it differently than that. So I can't just grab that because I did it differently. And then if I just grab this, which is the loader, I need to give you, well, give me all that. You take that. And that. And get back over here and finish fixing this. So there's a good chance that there's a bunch of stuff I'm going to have extra from this. So to deal with that, and then until I decide how I want to organize it, online, no lamps. For everyone asking asking when online has just started streaming and he's about to go live, and I typed no. I typed more needs lamps. So once he starts the stream, I'll give him a shout out. Oh, King is here. Sorry, King, I didn't see you there. How did I get 60 UPS back? Well, everything has stopped working because I shut everything off. I do have you muted, though, when online, so I won't hear you if you go online. I also seem to have had a problem with my computer, and that seems to have calmed down. All right, so this is sulfuric acid, so I should have already finished that. That's down here. Did I update this fully? All right, before I paste this, though, I need to save off these, which I think I already did. Yeah, I did. All right, what's wrong here? Oh, I forced fluids to the outside there. Why would I do that differently here than there? Normally you would be on the outside, but here I brought you. Normally you would be out here, but here I brought you inside. And I don't really like that I did that. I don't have a reason for that. That's 6, 7, 8. I brought you in there. So I've created a non-standard build in a lot of ways. And let's just say I'm unhappy with my choices here. Because now I got to deal with something that's different than everywhere else. And if I were to compare that with, say, down here. I don't like it. No reason for me to do that. What would be the justification for doing that? If you were here, I wouldn't have these issues. If I moved water to the inboard where it belongs, so let me pretend to spec this out. If water were here, and that were here, then I would just jiggle it over one. Here it would go straight in. If it were here, you go over one, you'd have to shift over one. I'm struggling to see why I did this. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to redo this while I'm here. If I were doing a 2-feed loader, On this one, I do put the fluids all the way to the outside, though. Not that I should. No reason for it. Unless the fluids are B, which in this case they aren't channel B, they're route B. Ah, there he is. Alright, we're going to give one online a shout out because he deserves one. Because if you want to see some challenging play, he's doing all the overhauls. All the overhauls. And he's been at it for a month. What are we on here? Playtime, 200 hours. Cracking 200 hours. Nice work, one online. Factorio crashed on you. Well, you must have done a horrible thing because Factorio doesn't crash on good people. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I read it somewhere in an online forum that yeah, Mango, I should be online all day today. I'm going to take a break for food, but that'll be it. Oh, yeah, it's a bit of a problem there. Enjoy picking up all that sulfur, you twits. So what should a number 2 unloader look like? Hey, it's good to be a monster. Being a monster means that you're capable of accomplishing your goals regardless of how challenging. Oh, I took away all your stuff and you can't rebuild this. Damn it, I broke you. Well, I'd rather be over there and help with this, so... we're gonna take a run over there, folks. Could have taken a train, but I think I put my train away. I'll summon a train over here to Sulfur for the ride back. I still gotta redesign this to have room for an extra iron. Turn off my bots. I don't want this built. Don't want that built. Don't know why the hell I stored so many things over there. Now, this doesn't belong here either. That's A, that's B, that's C. So I need an iron unloader. No, you've got an iron unloader. You've got extra robo ports, but I can get rid of that. So I don't like that these pipes are doing this. I'm cheesing it, and it's bothering me. I'd rather come up here and then come back down. I don't think I brought pipes in case I need to do more, and I know I didn't bring pipes. All right, that's kind of what I'm going to do. So who's a good example of fluids processed from the north correctly? But you're coming from the other side. Still, this is where these belong. Is there anybody getting fluid from the left side that is a cracker? Could have swore I'd set that up somewhere. But maybe that was last run, and I have since torn it out. Oh well. Seems like a fast hour. Yeah, it works for me. Mostly because I just gave up caring. Okay, I'll take it. And as I recall, I did some really standardizing things with the fluids in terms of their pass-throughs. I think I did this. Because you're supposed to be inside that. Because you're technically in the D channel. And the B channel is outside the D channel. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough belt. And I am also pretty sure I sent all my support trains home last night. So I'm going to need pipe and I'm going to need belt. So we'll bring Lycum. I think King Panerb has my pipe. And I'd like to bring a scrap train, but I know if I bring the big scrap train, it's a pain to manage. So we'll bring the small scrap train and we'll bring it here. We'll bring it there. No, we won't, because then it'll fill up with fuel. Wish there was a way you could set an inserter to say only insert if the thing that you're inserting into is a locomotive. All right, so I put these in the wrong spot. But maybe not. Because normally they would be in the right spot for if I were using tanks, which I'm not. No tanks to you. All right, so if I were going to do an unloader here, it would just be your standard unloader, right? 2 of them. $13, yeah. If you have the right mods installed, yeah, I imagine it is. So this is 50. So you're gonna have the wrong stack size till I get that fixed. And that's a loader. So I need to go get the sulfuric acid unloader. Grab those combinators. I'm not going to bother with you for a while, so go away. In fact, go clean these up. Oh. I don't have enough green inserters. I disappoint. But Lycom's right here, and Lycom has green inserters. Thanks, Lycom. Didn't make a spit of difference, but this didn't get cleaned up apparently. Need more belts. Mr. Dane, you're here already. Welcome. Let me give you a shout out. How was your stream? I still can't believe you're doing 1,000. Oh, yeah. Let me greet your viewers with a welcome. So this is what I've done with color concrete. There's a lot of different concrete available. So it gives you all the lamps. So you get 24 different lamp colors, 24 different brick colors, 24 different concrete, 24 different refined concrete, and 24 different walls. And I'm not doing the walls, but I've chosen to do like red and brick around my rails. And I do green as my walking path. Yeah, I draw things. Yeah. So I have this green walking path, and I use enhanced map colors too. So it tells me in different colors, different things. So red belt versus if I'm using yellow belt's going to show up as yellow, that sort of thing. So brown for where it's okay, and orange for unloading, teal for, and then I put lines around things so that it's like, hey, here's a box where things happen. So I'm very happy with the results of the color concrete, and you can see some things are quite dark. My long-term goal is on my outposts, like here, I'm working in Russia, is if you can imagine every one of these rails having concrete around it and brick, or just brick. I might just go to a brick design. And, the intersections and all that. But everywhere that I'm building something, I would put that same color combo. So, as an example of something I did that's a little different, Airbus was, he sponsored a house for himself, and he had been decorating his house at Christmas. So I painted some flooring and did some color lights for him. Yeah. Well, you should draw things with that, because I can tell you that it has gotten me a lot of comments. I mean, as you see here, I'm doing ASCII art here as it is, right? So why not have some really good looking colors? Let's see. Yep. It's so much better looking than this just gray, right? And of course I have the mower mod, which lets me get rid of all this crap that gets through the brick and the concrete. But, it's going around the MP layers taken. Does it run well with SE or K2? I don't see why it wouldn't. I don't know. I don't run SE. I have played K2, but I didn't have a problem with it with K2. Shamort, I don't know that cool spider or bag that's going around on multiplayer servers. I do have spiders and I use my vehicle stickers mod, so my spiders have names. And this is something. No, I don't think I do. And this is something you might consider as well, Mr. Dane, is you want viewer interaction a little bit. First off, I have a redeem for people to put their name on a train. So I let people, because I have a lot, I got 400 trains. But also the mod vehicle stickers, which disclosure I wrote, it has a remote interface call. And so if you have the ability to detect a follow, I have it set up so that when somebody follows me, it randomly chooses a cargo wagon and it puts their name on it. So I've got people who've got their names, like down here in research, I've got somewhere, somebody has got their name on a wagon. I'll find one eventually. Like you saw that one. Here's Moltes has been assigned to that, and Blackie sponsored this one. Smokin' likes the copper cable trains, but I'm going to be getting rid of them eventually. Loopy, is there any particular train you want? Unfortunately, Mr. Dane, I have not gotten around to writing the second half of the mod. And the second half of the mod would give me a UI that would let me show me all the trains. Yeah, Zendros' train has lots of bullet holes in it because Zendros was taunting me, and so I ended up accidentally on purpose shooting Zendros' train multiple times because it deserved it. Because he deserved it. All right, Loopy, we're going to give you a research train. There's a purple research train. It's getting your name on it. And your colors are 231, 243, 123. Oh, good color. There you go. You've got a purple research train. Thank you. So anyhow, Mr. Dane, that's a couple of things. Hang on. That's a couple of things that I do that are fun. But the color concrete, yes, it is super powerful. Also, it's not nighttime, but let me see if I can find you some glowing trees. If you stick around for a little while, when nighttime comes, it's 6 in the morning right now, but I'll show you how good glowing trees looks. Also, there's Train Saver has glowing train trails. So these are things that I use that I think it makes it a lot more entertaining for people watching the game, is to see train trails. Currently, I've only got 2 trains running. So, naming your trains either with players or with what they're doing instead of just the color is, I think, useful and handy. So, I am finishing this build. That's a bit of a challenge, huh? Yeah, names and blocking a base. Yep, I have those. I just do as much as I can, kinda. I didn't put them in the base. I put them out in the ocean because I used the beautiful bridge as rail mod. Doesn't look too great up close, but out in the distance. People have found the absolute longest name they could, and I've been lucky. Let's see. This is a fluid unloader with nothing else, so let's grab the fluid unloader. Clean that up a little bit. I think I'm going to just take these out. Excuse me, of this plain one. Thank you, True. Alright, I think this one's done. Where did I send my scrap train? Ah, I sent it over there. Let me turn that off so I can get this train in here without it getting filled with fuel. Yeah, I have to be careful with what colors I use with each other and what layers. So like um it gets really challenging in spaces like this, so I use brick here and concrete here. And if you do it just right between the concrete and the refined concrete, like you can see here, the cyan is refined concrete and the white is concrete and the green and the gray are brick. So I can get this nice multi-layer effect here if I use different types of concrete. You stutter if you change texture types. Yes, that would be true. All right, let's continue with our refactoring. This is blue circuits, so let's delete a bunch of connections. I'll come over here where I've already done this work on blue circuits.